Okay. G'day guys and welcome back to Raging Rhino. Alright, it's time for Loki, episode 4. This episode is called the Nexus event. Now, I'm not looking forward to this. I was going to completely drop the series and just not finish it. But I thought to myself, it's only 6 episodes, so we've only got 3 episodes left. I may as well get through it. I may as well finish it and see what they do with it. It's actually quite funny. I was talking to my sister tonight about Loki, and she's a bit of a normie when it comes to the comic book stuff, but she's been very intrigued by it. She was intrigued by the WandaVision series, and she obviously likes the MCU that was created. But we were talking about Loki tonight, and she's like, "Are you still watching it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've got to watch it tonight and review it." And she just happened to mention that she found it really boring. She wasn't interested in it. She wasn't even thinking of watching it. I'm curious to see if she does watch it. But yeah, that's coming from a normie standpoint. She even found it really boring. Now, I know that there are people out there that are enjoying it, and more power to you. But for me, when it comes to what these studios are doing to the lore, you know, it's not honorable to the creator. It's not honorable to the fans that maintained and kept these things alive for as long as they did and made them the characters that they are today. I will give credit where credit's due, and they definitely made a lot of B and possibly even C grade characters, A grade characters in the public's eyes. But it still doesn't excuse destroying lore, continuity, all of those things for what? A political agenda? Maybe not even, but just to change the story. I don't really know what the thought process is behind it. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Asgard. She made the wrong decision. When she was playing with her toys, she made them fight or something when they shouldn't have fought. She lost her thing, and how did she get promoted to all-powerful? Timekeepers. Okay, so I obviously thought that that was Black Widow, but now we know that it's not. So she's been hiding from the TVA since she was a kid.
The universe wants to break free.
Hang on, didn't that bomb thing that she set off set the timeline into chaos, or did the timekeepers just reset everything?
We will.
I'm a little confused. So what? They're falling in love with themselves? No, what?
Forming this kind of sick, twisted romantic relationship, that's pure chaos. That could break reality. It's breaking my reality right now.
I agree with that.
Incredible sight.
Because she got accessed. She knows.
Riding around on my jet ski.
Prune him.
Wow. That is actually pretty big. I'm kind of curious what these people, these soldiers that just heard what he had to say, have to think about it all. Do they all just
in here with her?
know? Okay, well for me this episode, it was fine, I guess within context. That last little bit has sort of shocked me a little bit. So they've obviously deleted Loki. So the remaining 2 episodes are going to be all Sylvie and her figuring out who the real timekeepers are, or who is actually running the TVA or operating the TVA. So if you didn't see the episode, it was actually a pretty long episode. It went for about 42 minutes. We get to see a little bit of Sylvie's backstory. She was taken as a little child to the TVA as a variant. She wanted to know later on in the episode what her Nexus event was, what was the offshoot that she created. And I reckon she did know, but she kind of didn't tell her. And she goes, "I don't remember," making it just seem like it was just another job. And that sort of pissed Sylvie off a bit more. Which we'll probably find out what her Nexus event was, and it will probably be something completely stupid, or that she fell in love, or something like that. The fact that it wasn't the timekeepers there at the end as well, they were just mindless androids that have been created by someone. So there's somebody at the top, and they're not really able to figure out how much higher it goes because they were under the impression that this was the end of the road. And just the way that they've now deleted this Loki, I just don't know. I don't know. This episode was fine. It was probably the most enjoyable episode to watch out of all of them. But it's still really sort of convoluted in its storytelling and what it's trying to explain. And obviously, there are still 2 more episodes, but it's only 2 more episodes. And they've deleted Loki. This may as well be called Sylvie from now on. I don't really know how to feel about this episode, to be honest with you. I really need to sort of think about the events that actually happened. And I'll probably go over it as I usually do on Casual Rage on Friday afternoon or a Thursday evenings if you're in the States. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for episode 5. Later, guys.